After two trial delays and more than 57 years of denied involvement in the brutal 1960 murder of a 25-year-old beauty queen from South Texas, former Catholic priest John Feit will now face trial in October when his attorney finishes work on a separate high-profile trial. The 84-year-old former priest appeared trial-ready at his latest hearing in Hidalgo County on September 11th, for the first time out of prison clothes, dressed in a blue blazer, slacks, and a button-down shirt. Feit was expected to face trial as early as mid-September, with jury selection scheduled for September 13th. Instead, Hidalgo County Judge Louis Singletary reset Feit's cold case murder trial for October 3rd because of scheduling conflicts with one of his attorneys, Irene Garza.
I do understand that you are in trial in another court. We are going to keep that October 3rd setting.
Flores, one of two attorneys representing Feit, is also defending a member of a well-known political family in Hidalgo County, Monica Melissa Patterson. State prosecutors charged Patterson with murder for her role in the death of a 95-year-old. That case proceeded to trial on September 25th and could last several weeks. At what was again described as Feit's final pretrial hearing, Judge Singletary began considering a proposed 13-page juror questionnaire to which Assistant District Attorney Michael Garza said attorneys on both sides agreed to.
Your Honor, counsel and I have exchanged juror questionnaires as a part of the impaneling process and getting some information to the jurors. We were able to agree on a questionnaire that's approximately 13 pages long, 61 questions that we think is fair to both sides.
Feit was a 27-year-old visiting priest in McAllen, Texas, when the partially decomposed body of Irene Garza was found in a canal, 5 days after she was last seen going to confession at Sacred Heart Church. He became the prime suspect within weeks of the Easter weekend 1960 slaying of the 25-year-old schoolteacher and one-time Miss All South Texas sweetheart. An autopsy conducted hours after Garza was found determined that she suffered a blow to the head and was raped while unconscious.
This whole thing makes no sense to me because the crime in question took place in 1960.
There's no statute of limitations on that sort of crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
a grand jury returned a first-degree murder indictment against Feit in February 2016. He pleaded not guilty and has publicly denied involvement in the crime, but suspicion continued to hound the now married father and grandfather, who was extradited last year from his Scottsdale, Arizona apartment where he had been quietly living in retirement. Feit acknowledged in the early days of the investigation that a Kodak slide viewer found at the bottom of the drain canal belonged to him. Police also found candlesticks in the canal that reportedly came from Sacred Heart Church. More evidence came to light in 2002 when two former priests testified in a Texas Rangers examination that Feit confessed to the killing. Only one of the men, Dale Tashney, is still alive. Tashney, who is 87 years old and living in Oklahoma City, testified under seal at a closed deposition hearing against Feit in March, according to court records. Tashney has said in previous interviews that Feit confessed to the murder while the two were at a Trappist monastery in Missouri in 1963. Feit pleaded no contest in 1962 to a lesser charge of aggravated assault for an attack on another South Texas woman inside a nearby church just 24 days before Garza disappeared. A first trial in 1961 ended in a hung jury, but Feit pleaded out a year later and was fined $500 before a second trial was set to begin the following year. Feit faces up to 99 years in prison if convicted of Garza's murder.